Well, from Nal Air Base in Chandigarh, the Indian Air Force salutes a legend for one last time. The MiG-21, India's first supersonic fighter, wasn't just an aircraft. It was the symbol of a young nation's confidence, a fearless guardian that carried the Indian Air Force into the jet age.
Inducted in 1963, India ordered a total of 874 MiG-21s of different variants, making the aircraft Indian Air Force's backbone for several decades. The MiG-21, with its Mach 2 speed and versatility, defend, strike and scout. It bridged the gap from propeller-era fighters to modern jets and trained generations of Indian pilots in supersonic combat.
As we listen to the experiences of those who lived and breathed this machine, we will try to capture not just the history of this aircraft, but the story of an era that shaped the Indian Air Force. I quote Air Marshal P.C. Lal, who said, "The MiG-21 gave the IAF wings it never had before." Unquote.
Thousands of our Air Force professionals have shared an important part of their lives with the MiG-21, and I am proud to be one among them. We respectfully remember those who taught us the aircraft to learn and to respect it. I recall the camaraderie and memorable time that we nurtured under its wings, that reminded us often that it is the team that matters.
The jet first saw action in 1965 war, but its true moment came in 1971. In the Battle of Boira, MiG-21s engaged Pakistani Sabres and a starfighter, scoring victories in the world's first supersonic dogfight. From striking enemy airfields in Dhaka to providing cover for troops, the MiG-21 proved decisive in securing the skies. Former Chief of the Indian Air Force, Air Chief Marshal P.V. Nayak recalls the role the MiGs played in protecting the nation.
MiG-21 has always been my first love. And in the MiG-21s, the Type 77 Ultimate, the Ferrari of MiG-21s. I was lucky. We were about 3 or 4 people who were selected from pilot officer days to fly the convert onto MiG-21s and fly them.
We fell in love with the aircraft as soon as we reported in Tezpur. The simplicity of the aircraft, and not only that, we were surprised. The checks and procedures were, simpler than the aircraft we had flown previously, easier to learn.
Decades later, in Kargil, upgraded MiG-21 Bison struck enemy positions at high altitudes. And even in 2019, during Balakot, they stood ready at the front line.
The MiG-21 taught us how to be innovative, to make do with what we have, and produce results.
For more than 60 years, the MiG-21 flew countless missions, guarding borders, supporting troops, and inspiring generations. Today, the Flying Falcon bows out. Replaced by homegrown Tejas, its roar may fade, but its spirit of speed, skill, and sacrifice will forever echo across India's skies. Vishal Barristo, DD India, Chandigarh.
Well, for decades, this aircraft was the backbone of India's aerial defense, serving in key conflicts from 1971 to the Balakot operations. An Indian Air Force tribute describes the aircraft as not just a fighter, but a symbol of resilience, highlighting the deep connection between the machine and the personnel who flew and maintained it. The farewell marks an emotional moment as the jet flies into the sunset, but the aircraft will not be sent to the scrapyard. As its engines fall silent, the MiG-21's legacy will be etched forever in the history of the Indian Air Force.